Back pain relief yoga flow is what we are doing today. Welcome to day 4 of the Nansera Wellness Advent Calendar. If you're new here, kindly subscribe. And if you're a regular, so happy to see you again, Angel. Without further ado, let's get started. We're going to start in Shavasana. I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself. I'm Cissy, the creator behind Nansera Wellness. So bringing your big toes to touch, open your knees as wide as your mat. Then send your hands forward and release your forehead to the ground. Maybe if it's too high, then just go to your body's extent. Maybe keep your hips lifted like that on the ground. Forehead into the mat. Send your arms as far forward as possible. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. I want you to bring awareness to your back, especially your lower back. We're going to start with working on the lower back. Palms grounding into the mat. Fingertips digging. Inhale. Exhale. Set an intention for your practice. I'm going to set mine to loving my back. Yeah. Breathe in. And on the exhale, I want you to lift the glutes, maybe elbows into the mat. Come all the way forward and find Bhujangasana. Lift the chest up, elbows squeezing the rib cage. Hips up and back. Big toes touching and sink back into Shashankasana. Inhale, roll forward, Bhujangasana. Lift the chest up, shoulders away from the ears, elbows squeezing ribcage. Exhale, hips up and back. Shashankasana. One more round. Breathe in, finding Bhujangasana. Shoulders away from the ears, squeeze the glutes, feel it in the lower back. Exhale, hips up and back, big toes touch, Shashankasana. Very nice. Next inhale, come all the way forward as if you're going for Bhujangasana, and then find your way into a Sphinx pose. Bring the elbows right under the shoulders, toes are untucked. Maybe bring the soles of the feet to touch or towards each other. Don't let your feet fall into a circle. Elbows pushing into the mat, shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze the glutes together and lift the chest forward. Breathe in and out. Deep inhale, lengthen. Heavy exhale. Inhale with a huge smile. Exhale, awareness to the lower back. 2 more breath cycles here. Last one, inhale and exhale. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, taking your time. Come into a tabletop, palms are shoulder distance apart, knees hip distance apart. Palms right under the wrists and knees right under the hips. Option to untuck your toes or keep them tucked. We're going to do some cat-cow movement to get deeper into the spine. Breathe in, arch the spine, looking up for a cow pose. Eyes of the elbows facing forward, shoulders may be protracting. Exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest, protract even more in the shoulder blades. Breathe in, arch the spine, shoulder blades retracting. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Inhale, arching. And exhale, round. Very nice. Returning back to a tabletop. Engage the core muscles. I want you to lift the knees off the mat, hips up and back for downward facing dog. Amazing. Sway your hips from side to side. Deep breaths only. Very nice. Inhale, coming onto your tippy toes. Stretch the front of your feet. Maybe a bit of cracking like mine, and then wave it forward into a plank pose, protracting in the shoulder blades, and then from here start lowering the lower back. Keep the knees flexed, bend the knees, hips up and back, wave it into a downward facing dog. Very nice. Heels into the mat, adjust yourself if you need to. I want to have more space. Feet are hip distance apart. Maybe start rounding in the shoulders, eyes of the elbows facing forward. Push the mat away with your palms. Inhales, heels up. Wave it forward, plank pose. Lower the glutes, knees are straight and off the mat. Coming into a modified dog, round 2. Bend the knees, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Very nice. Eyes of the elbows facing forward. Push. Suck the kneecaps in. Inhale, wave it forward for a plank pose. Exhale, lower. Modified up dog. And then from here, I just want you to go back and forth. Back and forth. Engage the glutes to protect the lower back. Very nice. And breathe. And from here, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Wow, good job, Yogi. Now I want you to ground the left foot. Inhale, right leg goes up. Bend the right knee and open out to the left. Start looking up from under the right armpit, and then see if you can go all the way back. Bend the left knee, maybe come all the way down. Take a break. The arms need it, I know. And on the next inhale, wave it all the way up into wild things. Send the right hand up and away in front of you. Shift your gaze, look up to your right fingertips. Push the hips up, squeeze the glutes. Give your back a very nice stretch. Sorry, your abdomen while you contract your back. And then coming all the way back into a plank pose. Downward facing dog. Good job. All right, second side. Inhale, left leg goes up. Bend the left knee. Open out to the right. Look up from under your left armpit. Push, 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 push. And then release the foot back into the mat. Bend into the right knee. Take a breather here. You've earned it, trust me. All right, when we are ready, inhale, lifting up. Wild thing, second side. Bust your hips up. Look all the way back to your left fingertips overhead and breathe. Breathe higher, 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 higher. And then all the way back into a plank pose. And downward facing dog. Well done. Breathe here. Next inhale, wave it forward for a plank pose. Eyes of the elbows facing forward. Hold it for 2 breaths. And then from here, we're going to bend elbows back, chaturanga, all the way down into the mat and tuck the toes. Amazing. If you're loving this flow so far, I'm kindly requesting you to give this video a thumbs up. And when you're ready, let's carry on. All right, now you're going to bring your palms right under your thighs. Okay, Mike is gonna come here. Bring your palms right under your thighs. You can release your chin into the mat. And from here, you're going to engage the glutes, squeeze them. Inhale, lifting the right leg up. Exhale, lower. Breathe in, left leg up. Adha Shavasana. Exhale, lower. Breathe in and lift. Breathe out and lower. Inhale. Exhale. In and out. Beautiful. One more on each side. Inhale, left side up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right. Exhale, lower. Final one to the left. Breathe in and out. Yay! I'm so proud of you. And then come all the way onto your back. Very nice. You're going to bend your knees and hug them into your chest. Start drawing circles to one direction. Give your lower back that much needed massage. And then reverse to the opposite direction. Beautiful. And now bring your knees all the way to your chest. Send the right hand out to the right. Send the knees all the way to the left. And looking over your right shoulder, breathe here. Hug the knees tight to the chest for 1 breath cycle. And then lower them 3 centimeters away. And breathe. And then lower even more 3 centimeters. Breathe. Try to relax. And again, 3 more centimeters. 3 centimeters lower. Beautiful. Breathe. And again, further. This asana is called sleeping abdominal stretch. I highly recommend it, especially if you want to get through the entire spine from top to bottom. 3 centimeters away. And breathe. And even more. We want to have the heels touching the glutes like that. And breathe. And slowly bring them to the chest. Left hand goes out to the left and out. Move them lower. Inhale. Exhale. Lower. Breathe in. We are basically working the entire spine. Breathe out. And again, lower. Heels closer to the glutes. Inhale. Exhale. Lower. I'm going to use my hand to bring them to touch the glutes. Yeah, that feels good. So satisfying. Breathe here. And then return all the way back to center. Hug your knees. Lift your head up. Bring it between your knees for 1 deep breath. Inhale. If you're bloated, this is a good way to release gas. And on the exhale, release, laying all the way down. Find your way into Shavasana. Feet falling side by side, palms facing up alongside your hips. Take your time to get comfortable here. And before we get into Shavasana, I just want to remind you that it's possible for you to join the Nansera Wellness membership, where we have exclusive yoga content. If you want to be part of the yoga challenges that are upcoming, split challenge, new to yoga challenge, and so much more, I invite you to sign up for the Nansera Wellness Angel Community YouTube membership. Otherwise, let's get into Shavasana. Take a deep breath in, relaxing your whole body. Palms facing up, fingers slightly curled in. Feet falling on opposite sides. Bringing your full awareness to your breath. Sweeping through your face to make sure you release all tension that you might be holding on to. We tend to hold on to tension unconsciously, so I invite you to mindfully sweep through your body and let go of that tension. Focusing on your breath, and feel free to stay here for as long as possible. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.